Everyone. Today we are going to start with a new topic which is known as basic opening principles of chess. So imagine chess is a battlefield and your pieces as a little soldiers. You're trying to protect your kingdom. At the start of the game, your goal is to bring out your pieces out to the good spots so that they can work together and protect each other. Here are some basic ideas to help you play smart from the very beginning, which are known as the basic opening principles. So, our first principle is you must have noticed when we start playing a game, we usually play e4 and e5, which are the basic moves, which everyone plays in the starting of their game. So, why do we play this? This is to support our first basic principle of chess, that is controlling the center squares. Now I have played e4, black has played e5. With the idea of controlling the center squares, I am controlling these two squares and black is controlling these two squares. Hence, this is our first principle to control the center squares. The center of the board, the squares right in the middle over here, is super important. When you move pawns to the center of the beginning, like moving your king like this, the king pawn or the queen pawn, whichever you choose to move. It gives your piece more space to move and control the board. Like these two squares are controlled by the pawns now. Now, our second principle is bringing out your knights and bishops early. That is developing your minor pieces. So I'll move my knight to f3, like we usually play, develop our pieces like this. Moving the bishop here. Now, what you can see in this game is that I have started developing my pieces, right? Here, I have played the bishop somewhere. They have played the bishop. What have I did? Now, we can see I have created a pretty good position for all my minor pieces. Like the knight is controlling these squares. Sorry, the knight is controlling these two squares, these square. So we have a more chance to attack our opponent. Okay, so every piece should have a move so that it is controlling certain diagonal, certain square, or any squares, or we can create an attack in the future. So this was the second principle, that is developing our minor pieces like knights and bishops. So the third principle comes protect your king. Now, as we have developed almost all of our minor pieces, you can see here, so we have created a good position for ourselves. So now what we'll do is we'll try to defend our king. That is creating a good position for our king to protect it. That is known as castling. We can either do this castling. Let's suppose black has played the queen over here developing. We have played some pawn to improve our position. And black has performed long castling this side. And I have performed short castling. So what we did is we have created a better position for our king from the starting of the game so that no one can directly attack my king. Now we have just created some positions for our pieces. Okay, the king is your most important piece in a game of chess. So if he is in danger, you are in trouble. That's why players usually castle, switch the king and the rook, as you can see on the board over here. Early in the game, castling moves your king to the safety and brings your rook closer to the action so that if there is any problem created over here, our rook can support it. Okay, so that was our third principle. Our fourth principle is basically the rule which we should keep in mind unless we have completed 10 moves or 15 moves. We should not move a piece twice. Like I have already played, I have played the castling here. Now, let's suppose I have played the knight here. This is very basic and which is a useless move. There is no reason why would I play this move. So, while playing the game of chess, there should be always a logic or a reason why you're playing a move. Now, what was my logic for playing the knight over here? You just wasted my one move, right? So, we will try to move one piece at a time before 10 moves. Okay. So that the moves are not wasted and we can create a better position or better attacking position so that the black cannot attack us or the white cannot attack our side. So there are the less chances for the opponent to attack us. So these are the basic principles of chess which you should know and later on you can develop all the pieces to create a good position. Thank you.